Welcome to the Health Solutions for the Wired Life radio show, a radio show dedicated to empowering all computer users to get a solution to the health problems inherent in today's wired life. This is the number one health issue for the 21st century, and my name is Adetitu Joshi. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. For those who have been listening every week, welcome. I'm talking to you from the Vauxhall area of Union Township in New Jersey, here in the United States. I am a coach, author, consultant, and speaker on health solutions for the wired life. I help people to understand the wired life, what goes on in their bodies when they're using computers and all computerized devices, such as cell phones, iPads, and so on. You never thought those were computers, right? But they actually are. This radio show is taking place at 6 p.m. today and will take place every Friday evening unless there are programming changes. We will be continuing where we left off last Friday. If you have not been listening to the broadcasts, I urge you to go back and listen to prior episodes after this one so you can fill in the gaps. I would first like to remind us of some foundational facts which I will keep on repeating each broadcast to help keep us focused, okay? First off, all of us work for a living, either for ourselves or in our businesses, and our intention is to do so to live. However, because of the ignorance about the wild life we are all living, its effect on human health, and the preventative and management measures that must be in place to minimize it, many of us are really working for a living to die, or at best live damaged lives. Secondly, the adage knowledge is power is perhaps truest in the issue of health solutions for the wired life. You must, however, first obtain the knowledge to access its power. Thirdly, computers are here to stay. We have so become dependent on them that humans will continue to use computers until our maker rescues us from what we have unleashed upon ourselves. Fourthly, the computer is a dangerous tool like a knife. And just as we have to learn to use the knife in such a way that when the driver sits all the time, so we must do with the computer. As losing control to the knife is suicide, so is losing control to the computer. The fact that we have globally collectively decided that the best way to build a global economy is by destroying nature and trying to fix it, a feat we have no ability to do, is actually evidence of the fact that we have a global mental problems, evidenced by a lot of the so-called research that we do, which is no more than murder. Consequently, on these shows, I will be giving the audience an understanding of various aspects of the wildlife and the health consequences, as well as the solutions provided for us in nature by our maker. Last week, we concluded our digression from our discussion about the effect of the computer use element of our daily jobs on our health, which we embarked upon to help us in taking informed decisions, since most jobs today are computer use based. Over 2 weeks, we discussed the story I read in the news about Google Glass causing internet, that is, computer use addiction. I gave us a brief insight into why the Google Glass health effects were manifesting so quickly, and advised us to consider sticking to conventional computer systems that one can at least place 1 or 2 feet away from the body. To learn more about the Google Glass effect, please go back and listen to those episodes. You can also direct all you know to these episodes so they can take informed decisions. Now, let us continue our discussion about the effect of the computer use element of the job of a pharmacist. In summary, 3 weeks ago, we discussed how the fact that pharmacists have to stand on their feet all day looking at computers affects their health. Many do not even have stools to sit on at all. There is, however, no ergonomically safe way to work on the computer all day, standing on your feet for hours on end. I will advise anyone who is a pharmacist or who knows one to go back to the October 17th episode to learn more about this. I will also like to add that if possible, pharmacists, especially those working in retail, that is the local pharmacy such as CVS, Rite Aid, ShopRite, and so on, should get management to locate the pharmacy near a window so sunlight can come in, even if it is through the glass of the window if they can't open the windows. This will reduce the effect of the stress of the artificial light of the computer. Virtually all local pharmacies I have seen actually have no natural light coming in except from the front door, while the pharmacy is at the back of the store, far away from the sunlight. Pharmacists also have to learn to also take mini and micro breaks from the computer screen and avoid medication as much as possible. When you have ailments, look for the natural solutions. You will find it easier on your system. I provided many more tips in the October 17th episode. Please go back to that episode to get more information about what you need to do to help yourself. This is where we'll stop today. Next week, we will consider the job of an accountant. Remember to tune in and get your friends to tune in too. I cannot emphasize the need to go back and listen to prior episodes, even if you have been around every week. We humans need to hear things many times before they become sufficiently coded into the database of our hearts for us to take action concerning it. I would also like to say that whatever kind of job that you may have, all these tips that I'm giving about all these various jobs are useful for you. What you need to do is to just adapt it to your own situation. Okay, because there's so many jobs. There are millions of jobs. We're not going to be able to go through all the jobs. We're just going to take a few of them. And what everybody needs to do is to adapt whatever they need from all the tips that I'm giving to their own jobs. To get more understanding of these issues and to learn more, get hold of my books, starting with Lessons I Learned the Hard Way by Adetutu Ijoshi. That is the first of the 15 books I have written so far, and I'm on my 16th. Every week I've been saying that I will soon be finishing it, and it's really true. I would actually really be soon be finishing it. It's just that I've been so busy, but I'm going to finish it. The book Lessons I Learned the Hard Way is a must-have 300-page guidebook for all computer users, and that is true, because you will not find the information you will find there anywhere else. The truth is that for anyone to be able to really understand the effect of computer use, you have to have gone through the worst bit of it and come out alive. I have been there. I was healed miraculously, which is why I have been writing, because I know that I was allowed to go through this experience by our Maker so that I could provide the information to everyone else. Okay. The book Lessons I Learned the Hard Way and the other 14 books I have written are all available at Amazon.com in print and in ebook format for most ebook readers, including Kindle, iPad, Sony, and so on. Also visit my website www.foodsthathealdaily.com. The name is a combination of 4 words. The word foods, FOODS, that, THAT, heal, HEAL, daily, DAILY. That is FOODS, THAT, HEAL, DAILY. Foodsthathealdaily.com. There you can find more information. You can also direct people there that you know, as well as purchase my books. There are 2 ways to shop on the website. You can click on the shop tab on the menu, or you can click on the book gallery tab. The shop tab enables you to shop right on the website, while the book gallery provides a link for each book with our createspace.com e-store. We are now also on Facebook and have a Facebook store, and you can direct all your friends on Facebook to the Facebook store. Also remember to like us and follow us on Facebook. Also, when you're at the site, visit my blog, leave your comments, and sign up for the newsletter. Remember to go through the various articles. I have actually written quite a number of them over time. I have other websites such as www.wiredlifesolutions.com, which, as I've been telling us for the past few weeks, is almost fully available. There are some parts of it that I have not completed work on, but you can actually go there and get some of your information there too. I think it's just the store that I have not concluded work on. There's some other websites that are currently in the repair mode, such as www.computeragehealthrisk.com, and some are still in the development stage. We also have a website, www.jointearspublishing.com, for our publishing because all my books are all self-published through createspace.com. And one thing I'd like to say is that if you would like me to come and speak to people at your job, or you have some friends, or in your church, or there's a gathering, you can contact me on any of these websites. And because I would like to have the audience to speak to. Okay, I'm open to coming over to speak to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Okay. And I would inform, I have all these websites that I'm working on just for one purpose only, to try and do my very best to ensure that all this information gets out to everyone, because we are all at risk. I will inform all of us on this show about each of these various websites as they become more and more available. In fact, I will give us a status situation every week so we know where we're at. Meanwhile, go to www.foodsthathealdaily.com for all your information. Come by again next week. If it's Friday at 6 p.m., it is time to learn more about the wired life and how you can protect yourself. Contact me by mail at adetutujoshi@gmail.com, or which is my first and last name at gmail.com, adetutuijose@gmail.com, or you can use computerblessings@gmail.com if you prefer. See you again next week, everybody. Meanwhile, share this broadcast with all that you know in every way you can. Share the YouTube video link, let it go viral, and let the media begin to talk about this issue. And I'm also willing to go to the media. If you can introduce me to anyone, I would be willing to go talk on the radio or television. And let there be a national and global conversation that saves many lives, including yours. Thank you, everybody, and good night.